Hey, what's up guys? Sippin here, ready to play another game of Civilization 6. Welcome back to the adventure. Last episode, we managed to take pretty much all of Movemba's cities, except for Quango. We're just going to allow Quango to flip by itself, because it is going to flip by itself. We got 4 turns until she flips, and it's going to flip directly to us because we are Eleanor of Aquitaine, and Eleanor of Aquitaine has the Court of Love ability, where a city that leaves another civilization due to loss of loyalty and is currently receiving the most loyalty per turn from Eleanor's civilization skips the free city steps and joins this civilization, so our civilization. So it is going to flip directly towards us. So they're going to be wiped off the map when that happens, which is fantastic, which makes me kind of tempted to potentially get like a peace with them, like just make peace with them and then just let them flip naturally to us. So we take less grievances with everybody else. We could do this, or we could just say, fuck it, and just leave it. Just leave it for now. We'll just leave it. And I think that we'll do exactly that. We are at war with Mansa Musa, so that is the next step to this conquest, is taking all of Mansa Musa's cities. We've already taken 3 of his cities, and we've just kind of been sitting on them for now. We do have actually some battleships over here, but yeah, so we're just in the middle of war, doing our thing, chipping away, doing our thing. Still building a bit of a railroad to the front line with our military engineers. As well, we have received another golden age before the end of last episode. And we as well took 2 arms once again, because it is allowing us to declare war and not have as many grievances. So we're just kind of taking over as many cities as we can. Here is the city of Jen. Fantastic. Why don't we start taking out some of his units? We're going to keep the city. We have full loyalty in there. Beautiful. And then we're just going to allow our units to heal a little bit. We are going to combine those 2 boosted combined arms. We're going to allow you to heal, take a promotion. You're going to heal. I should probably send up like a couple of artillery to combine with these 2 so that we can pick up some artillery armies, perhaps maybe 3 single artilleries. We did just pick up a couple envoys because we've literally just finished researching natural history, which gave us 2 envoys, access to the zoo, hermitage, Ferris wheel, and a water park. As well, we could pick up archaeologists. So it's not a bad idea to pick up archaeological museum at some point. Now, I am interested in grabbing Suzerain of Cardiff. Only reason being because if I'm Suzerain of Cardiff, that's going to give me a second industrial city-state, which is going to increase my production by 15% because I do have the Kilwa Kisawani in the city of Newcastle upon Tyne. And as well, it's going to increase the production in Newcastle by 30% because this is the city that I built it in. Oh my God, Mohenjo-Daro's in this game? Jesus. Really wouldn't be a bad idea to pick up suzerainty of these 2 so that I can get a 15% boost in culture across my entire empire as well, for the same exact reasons we were just talking about. But Mohenjo-Daro is actually amazing because if we grab suzerainty of them, our coastal cities act like they're cities built on rivers, so they're going to have full housing, which is massive. I wish I had found them a lot earlier in the game, but it is what it is. Looks like she wants an alliance. That's not going to happen. I don't want to grab any alliances with anybody right now. I'm just not in a good place. I'm just not in a good place. Looks like we lost a unit. I'm not 100% sure which one that is. It's probably going to be a military engineer, yes, because we are walking around with military engineers frilly-nilly all over the place. So I should actually hide these engineers actually away so that they don't get absolutely murdered. I have so many of them. I don't actually care. Another thing I should think about is I have Victor here, and I have Victor fully promoted, not fully promoted, but I got him promoted with Garrison Commander, so we can get an extra 5 combat strength from him if I just continue to move him towards cities that I've conquered. So for example, in Mbanza, Congo, if I put him in there, even though I have full loyalty, that's not the point. The point is I get the +5 combat strength. So when I'm ready to attack this encampment, I can get that +5 loyalty, or not loyalty, combat strength immediately. And I think I want to take advantage of that like right now. Canal finished in Brighton, so we did pick up a couple of error score for that. We got such good production in here. We got 64 production in here. Not a bad idea to start working on picking up the Statue of Liberty, honestly. I mean, we do have 9 diplomatic victory points. We could win a diplo victory if we want. Not that I want to. So if I swap that tile, instead of crushing one of my good fish tiles, what I can do is I can place the Statue of Liberty right here. We'll build it. Not only will it give us 4 Diplo victory points, it will take away the chance of the enemies building it. So that they don't win a diplomatic victory. Let's get a trade with Samarkand, +2 food, 2 production, and 13 gold. Sounds gravy to me. And I do want to combine these two. Boom. Picked up another oil here. So we're now accumulating 15 per turn, which is massive. Looks like we lost another unit. I think perhaps that was another military engineer. Yep. Not great. I was going to say not a big deal, but it's, you know, it's a bit annoying. But, you know, looks like Nyagasola, the city that we have our spy in, is actually flipping towards us as well, which is kind of funny. Why don't we attack the Cuirassier, murder? That's 2 air score like that. Why don't we move up and shoot? We'll kill the encampment first. Chop out the watermill. We're fixing all the infrastructure in Mbanza, Congo. We're using our builders right now to improve some of these jungles in Mbamba. We want to make the city useful. We're working on a military academy so we can start splamming out units out of here as well. Military academy going to get built in London because I want to use this city as well as a military center. One thing I should do is I should keep in mind that I do have luxury resources for sale. So I'm going to grab 824 raw gold off Spain and a bit of gold off everybody else. And I'm just going to see if anybody else has anything to offer. You know, a few luxuries here and there. It goes a long way. So Preston's finished the coal power plant. That's fantastic. We don't have an encampment in here. Doesn't mean that this city's not useful. I think we're going to use this city to build battleships. And we're just going to build like a small fleet or a small armada or a small whatever you would call that, army of armadas. Just so that we can take out cities like Carusa, Aden, Aden, I guess if we shot from these two city tiles. We can take out the city of Ankara, Sivas, and then eventually we can go overseas and attack. You know, we could attack quite a few cities overseas. You know what I'm curious about? One thing I am curious about is if I bring my ironclad north, is there space to come over top of the continent? I mean, if there's like a small little window, like a 1-tile canal, or like, I don't know what you would call that, like a pathway or a passage of some sort, that would be incredible. This city has really, really bad production. I don't know if it's worth buying the shipyard in here. Well, 12 production is actually insane. Actually insane. But what am I going to use this city for? Like, what am I even going to do in this city is the question. Are you slipping? Double-O, slipping. Ariel R, thank you for the subscribe, slipping, my friend. Double-O. You know what? Maybe I do build. Do I build, or do I buy artillery? 1,720 gold. I think that was a good call, because now I can combine and just buy armies. And then what I'll do is I'll slowly work on a shipyard in here. One thing I should be aware of, it's turn 217. Has anybody actually researched rocketry? Lautaro has actually researched the rocketry. So there's a really good chance, so did Solomon. There's a really, really good chance that those guys have built spaceports, or they're going to build spaceports. They haven't built them yet, but there's a good chance that they're going to. So I have to be aware of this. And one thing that I should do is I should send a tank or some sort of a unit to clear out the fog of war, because if they're building spaceports, I need to know exactly. See, there's a spaceport right here. I need to know exactly where they're launching those missions so that I can actually blow up their spaceports. So you know what? It's really not a bad idea to declare war, like on the Ottomans, like right now, because yeah, I can't let him snowball out of control, or else I'm going to be in big trouble. Same with Lautaro. Oh my God, he's got machine gun cores. Ugh. That's scary. That is scary. Yeah, he's already building spaceports as well. He's built the Oxford. He's built the Orzagasm. Yeah. So you know what? These are the two AIs that I'm going to want to kill right away. I'm going to get a military alliance with her just for the extra combat strength. I'll make her pay for it, obviously. But I think the first AIs that I want to kill first, obviously after Mansa Musa, is going to be the Ottomans and the Mapuche. So let's make sure that we declare friendship with a couple of people. That way we have somebody to trade with and they don't hate our guts. Mavemba is going to die in 3 turns. So let's focus our intention first on Mansa Musa, because he is in the way. Once we take his cities, we're going to go directly for the Ottomans. And I'm almost tempted to just already declare war on the Ottomans, just to kind of slow them down a little bit, just to piss them off a little bit. So maybe we'll bring our battleships over here and start attacking Carusa. I don't know. At the same time, do I really want to be fighting 2 wars, 3 wars at once? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. So there's replaceable parts, working on sanitation, on our way to picking up chemistry. That's the next big one. I'm very excited to pick that up because we have really cool special abilities as Eleanor of Aquitaine, the England version. We get an extra 4 of whatever yield of building. So usually, with the research lab, it's going to be plus 4 science on top of what we already get when our building is powered. So that's fantastic. Blowing the shit out of this encampment. Boom. You're going to come forward and combine. Boom. Actually, we could probably kill this encampment real quick. There you go. Now the city of Nyoro is free for the taking. One thing we are going to do, and this is something that I'm definitely going to go for, is once we pick up research labs, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go hard into, and I mean hard, into picking up nukes. Like we're going to get, looks like we got ourselves a nice open passage. Perfect. I am stoked about this. Stoked about this. Means that our Navy doesn't have to go all the way around, you know what I mean, to attack the other AI. So that's perfect. We have an opening, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to make it through. We're still using this guy for a little bit of a scout. Shit. He's dead. Shit. No, I'm just kidding. Troops are just, my troops are just kind of rolling by. Don't worry about it, man. We're just, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's grab reactive armor. So now we got a level 3 tank army, which I'm digging. This guy, I want to roll forward. He's gonna take a shot. So supply convoy is connected to him. So you're gonna come forward. You're gonna come forward. Shoot, shoot. So I'm actually super relieved to find a nice little path through here. Oh my God, he's got infantry. God damn, these guys. These guys. Oh my God, he didn't even kill me. That is fantastic. He pillaged his whatever that is. Let's get the hell out of here. Yes. Yes. Mavema has been wiped out due to loyalty, so his last city has flipped to me. Military emergency against me. I'm going to vote this down. I'm sure a lot of people are going to vote this up. As a matter of fact, there's a really good chance that the Ottomans may vote this, and the Mapuche, which is going to be a real pain in my ass. Yes, yes, he did. He really did. Oh my God. These guys, I tell you. We're at war with the rest of the continent now. So this is what it is. So many notifications. We got to get rid of these. So let's make sure. Kill the battleship. We got a couple battleships up here ready to go. So let's, get ready for war. Would be nice to pick up a few extra amenities. Let's do it. And then we'll sell off all the amenities we possibly can. This is why I want to pick up some friendships. Just so that I can, offload some of my amenities. That way I have some, people to trade with and stuff like that. Because if you don't have anybody to trade with, man, Jesus, it is a lonely world out here, I tell you. I tell you. Every turn right now is taking a really, really long time because we have so much to micromanage. So I'm definitely going to edit a lot of this out for YouTube when I go to edit. Why don't we put Millicent into what is the last city that we're gonna take? Probably Sivas. Boom. Our income's only 168 gold per turn, so we want to scout out. We want to find things like this lumber mill. This will be a nice little pillage. We do have the raid card in, if I'm not mistaken, or Total War, which is even better. So we're going to start pillaging this. Things like lumber mills, mines, commercial hubs, and stuff like that, because we want to maximize the amount of profits we make off this war. Oh, wow. We found the Asia Jala Jakul. I don't know how to say the name. Does anybody though? Actually, he's got a promotion, so let's grab shells. We want to promote our guys as it comes up. Boom. You've also got a promotion. Attack after moving. Expert crew is the way to go. We're going to pillage 499 gold. That's incredible. We got 5 turns until we pick up chemistry, so we got a bit of time. You are going to move in and shoot, ripping down its walls to almost non-existent. We got so many tiles actually flooding right now. It's Ridiculous. Ooh, we should actually build the Venetian arsenal in one of our cities. I don't think Portsmouth is a really good city because it is on the other side of the continent. But if I came over here and tried to find my most productive city, like Brighton, 82 production. Well, it's already building the Statue of Liberty. That would have been the city to build it in. Brighton would have been for sure. The Hulk. Okay, well, let's repair the factory and the coal power plant, and then we'll see. Maybe we build the Venetian arsenal and the Hulk. Get another promotion on this guy. Boom and boom. Now, I do want to take the city, but I also want to pillage. I feel like I can pillage. I can't quite take the city. And I do want to pillage this before I take the city. So yeah, you know what we're going to do? We're going to toy with these guys a little bit, and then we're just going to move on to Niani. Now, we should probably remember to stick our supply convoy on him. Maybe not. And then that way we can move you forward. You can't actually because you're getting the zone of control on you. That sucks. And then this spy is going to go anywhere that has a spaceport. Wow, there are no spaceports that are finished. So let's go. You know where I want to go? I want to go to the Mapuche because they're building spaceports everywhere. Not only that, but once I'm there, I should be able to transfer over no problem to another city and start sabotaging spaceports. So, oh no, what did I just lose? A supply convoy? No, not my supply convoy. God damn it. Why were you standing all by yourself? I'm going to buy another supply convoy because those things are so sweet. They give extra movement on units. Grants +1 movement to units starting their move up to 1 hex away. 20 HP healing for players' units within 1 tile. That's huge. That's massive. Why do they have fortification health? I thought I destroyed all their fortification health. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I almost did, but I was going to pillage this. Boom, boom, twice. I should probably pick up like another tank army, which isn't a bad idea. So we fixed up the Chancery. We have an encampment. We have a military engineer. Speaking of picking up another tank army, this is a good city to do it in. So let's do that. It's going to take 17 turns. It's a really long time, but trade to Samarkand for little food and production. Field cannon coming up. Take out some units. Okay, let's take Toledo for ourselves. City is going to rebel in 10 turns. We could actually pick up Moksha. Put him into Toledo. It's going to hold down the loyalty in here. This city's not really useful, but we can place a Royal Navy dockyard. Let's do one quick pillage and take the city of Nioro. Boom. Thank you very much. We'll keep that city. We're going to pillage for health. Shoot the Cuirassier dead. Or just chilling. Let's keep building railroads, even though we're losing military engineers like they're going out of style right now. But I don't give a fuck because we get 100% production towards those military engineers. So we should be fine. We should be fine. Let's roll up and kill. Thank you very much. Love those field cannons. I do want to grab a quick coal power plant just to increase the production in here. This actually would be a great city to build the Venetian arsenal. The only problem is it's on the bottom of the continent, and I really what I want is I want to build the Venetian arsenal in here if I can. Which I can if I kill the fish, which might actually be worth it. And by might actually be worth it, it is worth it. Yeah, because this city has insane production. 82.3 production is ridiculous. ReSTONKulous. ReSTONKulous. Okay, we finished a what am I doing? We finished a battleship. Let's grab more battleships. I fucking hate these cavalries, man. They're just eating my military engineers for breakfast. Ooh, what the fuck? Are you just walking out with a settler like this? Are you trying to tempt me, sir? Oh my god. That's so annoying. Zone of control is so annoying. Let's grab the, Great Admiral. Accumulate 25% less war awareness than usual. Hell yeah. That sounds legit. Well, first of all, let's hit the cavalry. Kill the cavalry. Boom. You just keep doing you. Even if you get killed, that's fine. Would love to take a shot on the city right now, but I feel like he needs to take crew weapons to heal. You need to kill that guy. Attack. Feel like I would benefit from having this guy on the front line so that we can just murder units. Ooh, yes, we got a tank army. I am so stoked about this. Look how far my tank army makes it because of my railroads. Like, just absolutely insane, dude. Wow. Bonkers. Insane. I think we should pick up yet another tank army. Those things are just so sick. 12 turns for a tank army sounds good to moi. I should probably pick up an ironclad so that I can actually take the city when it comes time. So maybe I'll just come into Stoke-upon-Trent and buy one, just so that I can have a unit to kind of scoop up the city once I've finished pounding it away with these 2 battleships. Once I pound away the city with the battleships, 2 battleships at the same time. 2 battleships, 1 city. Oh, yes. Settler is just hanging out for some reason. This is beautiful. I love this. Okay, there's chemistry. Let's grab the settler. Lovely. You park here. Shoot. You park there and shoot. You come over. Boom. Okay, we're ripping down the walls. We're doing things. We're doing beautiful things. You kill. Oh, you almost killed. But you kill. Boom. Lovely. Okay, let's make sure we identify these pillages like right here. Boom. That's 507 gold. I love it. We're recruiting Robert Goddard. I love it. So like, not that we're doing space race stuff, like, because we don't actually plan on doing space race stuff. I mean, I guess we could do space race stuff, but I don't really want to do a space race stuff because space race stuff. No, I don't want to do a space race win, like a science victory, because mainly due to the fact that I did a space race last series. Like, I did it with the Dido game. I would prefer to do something new. Do I want to grab the seaport real quick? It would allow me to build armadas, or I can go combine arms and immediately have access to the uranium, which would give us access to things like the nuke, which is massive. Ooh, okay, so we'll finish the artillery, but we're going to start building research labs in every city. That allows us to build a research lab. And even cities like Sheffield, I feel like we need to build like a campus. Like, let's just get the campus online. Let's just get campuses online, because we don't want to fall behind in science, or else these guys will absolutely murder us. And this is actually so important that I'm going to buy that tile. Yes, I ruined a good productive tile here, but that's a +4 campus, which is pretty based. Preston, you're going to do research lab right after you do that. Battleship, campus in here. Boom. I want to build campuses everywhere. Everywhere. Robert Goddard. Boom. Thank you very much. Boosted rocketry for us. Thank you. Actually, you know what? Rocketry is actually an important tech for us, because it allows us, it gives us access to the missile silo, which is going to be super important for us. Once we pick up nukes. And I mean, we are going to pick up planes eventually. We are going to pick up things like the bomber. There's no better, I don't know, for some reason, like, yes, they essentially do the same thing, bombers and missile silos, but I think it just looks way cooler shooting a nuke out of a missile silo. You know what I mean? Like, literally watching the missile leave the ground and crashing into the enemy. I don't know. There's just something really, really satisfying about it. Just the big boom. And oh yes, we are going to grab nuclear devices. I'm telling you that. I will try to find as many opportunities to blow up multiple cities at once. Absolutely. Jesus Christ, these guys are fucking coming after me. And they're coming after me hard, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes. Okay, we got another great general. Douglas MacArthur. Perfect. I love it. So Jacob Monash works with atomic and modern era units. So I think I'm using modern era units. Am I not? Tanks. Yeah, modern era. Okay, so we're in the modern era. We're fine either way. So we're just gonna continue to pillage. That's 1,000 gold right there. I'm gonna pillage the farm for 75 health. Let's do some destruction of the walls. Continue to pillage things and kill and murder and do other things. You need to come over here. You got to deal with this bullshit going on. We actually have quite a bit of gold. So cities like Quango that have not very good production. I know that I said that the city had good production, but it doesn't have amazing production, like not amazing enough to build a research lab. So I'm just going to buy the research lab just like that. And then the city could work on maybe like an industrial zone so that it can become useful, or it could potentially just kind of sit around and do whatever. But I think like an industrial zone here, and then potentially like a canal up here to give it some adjacency would be really good. So let's just start working on the industrial zone to get this city kind of ramping up. And you know what? That city, actually, Quango, would be a good city to pick up a builder because there is quite a bit of oil here. I'm questioning whether or not to kill Hong Kong. Part of me wants to just because why not? It's a city. But the other part of me is like, you know what? Hong Kong gives us, I believe, 20% production towards city projects. City projects, like building nukes is a city project. So it's like I'd be essentially killing 20% production towards city nukes. Like if I can get suzerainty of them, I mean, that's an extra 20% production. That's 20% faster nukes. So I think I'm going to keep them around. Ooh, the city's dead. I don't really have a unit available. I'm doing some pillaging over here. I might use this unit to clear this out next turn. And then the question is, what direction do we want to take this? The city of Niagasola is going to flip to us in 9 turns. So we don't actually have to take that city. And you know what? We could probably make... Well, the city has full loyalty. Maybe this is the next city we're going to go for. This settler, though, is pretty sweet. I'm pretty stoked about it. The city of Izmir is finished, so it will fall to my ironclad, just like so. We have full loyalty thanks to our golden age. Matter of fact, we should probably try and remember. I mean, we got 24 to 44 turns, it says, but we should try to get another golden age. If we can get consecutive golden ages, that would be huge because it would just make taking cities just so much easier. I mean, look at this. I have a city in the middle of the Ottoman Empire and, well, not in the middle, but I mean on the edge, but it's surrounded by 11 population city, 9 population city. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm having no loyalty issues. I'm going to have full loyalty in 3 turns. I mean, Jesus, the two arms is just bananas. Let's do a listening post. Just bananas. What was this? Oh, they're launching space race missions. So I'm really glad I'm at war with these guys now. Let's kill that guy. Perfect. Let's continue to take shots. Excellent. You're going to creep. Well, I actually don't want to creep forward because Hong Kong's going to start taking shots on me. Maybe I can take like 1 hit. We're going to sneak forward, get ready to take the city. This tank will take this city of Niani. So Niani has fallen. We're going to keep that. Full loyalty. Loving it. Let's pick up the monument, granary, watermill. And maybe we're going to come back in here and pick up the research lab. So we're making okay science. We're staying competitive, but we're still behind Mapuche and the Khmer. So we need to, you know, keep that in mind. Just keep that at the back of our head that we are behind. The supply convoy is here. So we should be able to move forward. And forward. And what the fuck just happened? Did I just lose a unit? Forward and shoot. Boom. Oh no, there he is. Jesus, what a bug that was. I was like, fuck, I just lost an artillery army. That is insane. But I didn't, so that's fine. So we're going to take the city of Yogscast and we'll pick up Karina later. You're going to kill this dude, or at least hurt him, you know. You're going to Moida. I should have 1 core. There he is. Combine. Perfect. So we have 4 artillery armies. That's excellent. And we're working on some tank armies. So that's perfect. Douglas MacArthur ready to join the front line, my man. Boom. More trade routes to Samarkand for the extra food and production. And our stolen settler, where, well, you know what? We have a spot for you and it's going to go right there. And I have it still pinned out. And we're going to pick up that coal. And that's actually a pretty half-decent city. But now that we've taken the city of Izmir, why don't we start going after the city of Konya? Now, we're going to need a land unit to take this, but that doesn't mean we can't soften it up a little bit with our battleships. And maybe what we're going to need to do is once the city of Niagasola flips to us in 5 turns, we'll purchase a unit in here, like a tank or something, and we'll send them over. Oh, you know what? What am I talking about? I have a fucking city right here. What am I drunk? And it looks like Istanbul is the only city that has a finished spaceport. So that's fine. So why don't we choose a mission, and it's going to be siphoning funds. We'll start siphoning funds out of here, but at least we're close by, ready to go for disrupting rocketry, because this guy does have the disrupt rocketry promotion. We don't really need to take any more cities if we don't want to from Mansa Musa, because we have his capital. And the city of Karina is going to flip to us, so that's perfect. I think I'm going to call that the end of the episode. I appreciate you guys watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button and leave me a comment. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe.